was Zinfel came back downstairs. You were in the main kind of, her house is kind of like a studio apartment. Like it's got really no walls except for the outer walls. And everything is just kind of like situated. So it's like a very open format type of house, just divided by pillars, to support the second and subsequent floors. And where the whole, right side of the house is actually the paper making workshop that Rihanna runs. Because her business is called the Snow Branch Paper Mill, right? So, yeah. So Eric, or Emmon, actually, you find yourself. So what happened last session was that everybody was going to leave. You guys had just had that combat. You guys had stepped into an alley. Thornbur ended up casting a prayer of healing, and then you guys continued on your way south to go toward
City of Death.
The City of Death, right? To go look for this tomb called the Tomb of Myrna, which contained a teleportation circle that would take you to Neverwinter. Okay, but during that time, during that travel time, you had disappeared. Nobody knows exactly where you went. And in fact, you don't even know where you went, because suddenly you find yourself, you were with them in the alley one moment, and now you find yourself in a completely different city the next. You find yourself actually standing, facing a door, literally with your hand raised up, about to knock on the door, and you have no idea how you got here. In fact, nobody even notices you suddenly teleport or apparate right in front of the door.
Watching Harry Potter, have we?
You don't feel any different, except for one little thing. You feel like you have. It's a very weird feeling to describe. It's like you have this jolt of energy within you. You ever have a lot of adrenaline in your system where you just feel the need to run? It's like this lightning that's crackling under your skin, and it needs to get out.
Ugh. Put my hand down and look around. Where am I?
You look around, and what you see immediately is Zinfel's last name, Emberbrand, on the door. Above that, you actually see a much larger sign that indicates that this is some sort of business called the Snow Branch Paper Mill. And looking around your immediate surroundings, where you can see the houses and the rooftops and the big-ass castle in the distance, you can surmise that you're probably in the city of Neverwinter.
Do I even know Zinfel's last name?
Yeah, she says it all the time.
Yeah.
You should have heard it subconsciously.
Zinfel Emberbrand from Neverwinter. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Walk around the building, see what it is.
It's a very, very large building. You can hear voices inside talking, because keep in mind we're right in front of the front door. And you think you recognize them as belonging to the voices of your friends, although you can't really make out what they're saying because they're behind the door.
Okay.
But as you walk around the building, you find that it's a roughly large, rectangular-shaped building with multiple stories, where the eastern side of the building seems to be some sort of mill. You can see there's a large number of barrels and other things related to paper making. Don't ask me, because I don't know.
Do I appear to be in a city? Am I out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I said before, but you definitely appear to be in a city. You recognize the rooftops and the castle off in the distance as belonging to the city of Neverwinter.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could see the castle. Alright, shrug my shoulders and go back and knock on the door.
So as you guys are standing there, enjoying your because if I recall, Rihanna had actually fixed you guys sandwiches. And cookies. You hear there's a big, pitcher of milk and some ham and cheese sandwiches. And you guys hear a loud knock on the door.
And that's why I want to get a poisoner's kit. Exactly. Who's gonna get the door?
So Zinfel, you are downstairs with your friends currently eating, while your two brothers are actually helping your mom, do her day-to-day business.
I'll open the door.
And standing there is Emmon, who looks completely bewildered.
I look bewildered back at him. Oh, there you are. I thought you'd catch up.
Here I am.
Who is that, Zinfel?
Oh, an old friend of ours.
Oh, you guys can all see Emmon standing in the doorway, and he doesn't look any different, but to Thornbur, you notice that Emmon looks like he is glowing super, super bright, like white hot bright.
Buddy.
So you gonna invite me in, or do I
Oh yes. Take a load off. Have a sandwich and
Oh,
cookies.
delicious. I am ravenous.
Emmon, you gotta tell us, how did you get past Thestral?
Yeah, how did you get here?
Don't know. It's a good question. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. I go grab a sandwich and plop down.
Didn't you just... Okay.
You're so mysterious, Emmon. So mysterious.
We'll go with that.
So Thornbur, Emmon is just like, he's almost blinding. There's something weird about his skin. It's like there's lightning trapped under every exposed part of his skin. It's almost to the point where it's like he's glowing.
What the hell is going on here? I'm going to use my divine sense to see if he has any celestial thing going on or any consecration going on.
Is Divine Sense some sort of ability that you have? Or it's just like...
Yeah, it's a paladin ability that I can... I just can sense celestials and fiends, and I can detect presence of things that have been consecrated or desecrated.
I think in 3 years of playing D&D, you're the first paladin I've ever seen do this.
That's the first time I've ever done it. It's not super useful.
I had to look it up in the journal. Fair enough. So it's so weird. It's like you hear, how can I put it? You hear the loud ticking of a clock as you're looking at him, almost like you're standing in the midst of a clock tower. And for some reason, he's pulsating along to the ticks of the clock. And from what you could tell, he doesn't register. He's kind of coming across as celestial to you.
I walk up to him slowly, and I just reach out my hand and put it on his shoulder.
I lean
try
away
and touch him.
What?
Hey, kid, what are you okay, Emmon? Are you all right? You look kind of funny to me.
So, is this about the gag I pulled on you, or what are we doing? What's going on?
No gag.
You're
just weirding me out a little bit.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I get up to find another chair.
Do you have a loud watch on you or something?
What the hell's a watch? What?
Yeah.
Good question.
A hand clock.
A hand clock, yes.
Let me tell you, those blonde yipes are ridiculous. And no, I don't carry any of their clockwork mechanisms. That shit just blows up in your face. All the time. Trust me.
So as you're kind of standing up, Emmon, and like you're trying to back away from him, and you're having this conversation. That feeling within you, that crawling lightning under your skin, it surges to like almost an unbearable feeling. Like you feel yourself almost like start to vibrate from it, and you feel inexplicably like almost drawn to Thornbur for some weird reason.
I do it right on the table.
Define this. Like I want electricity and melt his face. Like I want to stab him. Like what?
No, it feels like there's some incredible energy that you just like you need to release by touching him, but it's not sexual in any way.
Watch where you release that energy, bub.
It's just this feeling of intuition that like if you touched him, then something would happen.
And I wait and see if I arc out something. I hold my hand out and walk towards him slowly.
Oh, he's practically right next to you. So, you hold your hand out, and assuming that Thornbur does not back away, I assume that you touch him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like
you're kind of at this like weird, confused look, and everybody's like looking at you guys, like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what is a watch?"
The fuck is the watch?
And you just kind of like poke him right in the middle of the chest. And when you do that, both of you guys feel like you like you hit like an outlet. You know, like you feel this surge of power and energy through both of you, and it like knocks both of you on your ass. And in the meantime, you also hear this loud like clap that just reverberates throughout the entire house. Zinfel's mom and the two sons, like, they look up and were like, "What the fuck was that?" And meanwhile, the rest of you guys, like, your ears are ringing from this sound, and Thornbur and Emmon are both on the ground, smoking with white ghostly light.
What the fuck? Ah!
Holy shit.
Oh, what is this?
Mom,
Sylvanas,
there's
have
something
mercy.
wrong with your sandwiches again.
I need a drink.
Fuck.
And so this is the result of that, as you guys are reeling and trying to like figure out what the fuck is going on.
What the fuck?
Oh God! What the hell? What was that?
What? You guys do see that journal entry, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When twin powers activate.
I don't see
Are you
the
okay?
handout.
Oh, probably because you relogged.
I think it's just.
Oh, there, I got it.
Okay. Are you two alright? Holy fuck.
Maybe I start patting myself, make sure nothing's on fire.
Is there any fire?
Zinfel's mom says, "Zinfel, what was that?
Nothing.
And why are your friends on the floor?"
Just adventuring
They're
stuff.
so excited to see each other. They collapsed.
It looks comfortable. I want to check it out. Nice floor. I patted.
There's a
You
lot
hear
of
your
man
dad
love
calling
going
up from
on here.
upstairs. Your dad's like, "Is everything all right down there?"
Whoa, I feel good actually. Got a little magic back in me.
Good. Let's not, make a big deal out of this.
You guys are smoking. Ah, smells.
I
Ow.
smell it.
My armpits.
There was that was a lot of pent-up tension between you two.
Okay, let's just get it out of our systems, everyone.
How was the release, my friend?
You feel satisfied? Ready to go to bed?
Yeah, good.
It was
Yeah,
good.
Cigarette. I'll take one if anybody has one.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for me.
What's a cigarette?
What is it?
You
Yeah.
hear your dad call up from upstairs again. "Zinfel, is everything all right?"
It's fine. I don't know what happened, but it's fine.
Yeah, just blame on the new guy. I can take it.
Nobody died. We're okay.
Yet.
So Zinfel's mom walks on over and she says, so who's your new friend? I didn't see him come in, and why are you on the floor?
I was testing it out, just to make sure it's structurally sound. Because, you walk on it, make sure there's no pits, stuff. I stand up, brush off my clothes. Very clean, too. I put my hand on it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and you are?
Emmon Silverwind, at your service.
She looks at Zinfel. She says, another of your adventuring friends, Zinfel? And she extends out her hand. She says, Rihanna.
Yes, yes.
Emmon, are you okay?
For some values of okay, yes. Perfectly fine.
I'm referring only Karim. I'm only referring to the point where he disappeared.
Okay.
I.e. last session.
Got it. Makes sense.
Port and harbor business,
She says, you must be hungry. And she pours you a glass of milk.
Emmon, what did you do all day yesterday? Like, where did you go?
No idea.
No
She
idea.
passes you a few cookies as well.
Milk? Lovely. It's been centuries since I've had this delicacy. Put food in my mouth so I can't answer questions.
It's very odd.
Well, we just went shopping and came back. We also had a good time at the teleportation circle.
There's one thing I wanted to shop for, but I'm not sure where to get it.
What did you want to get?
I was telling you before, Emmon joined us, the poisoners kit.
Boys, gotta keep that on the down low. But there are places.
Wait, you know them, Zinfel? How familiar are you with these places?
Not familiar. Not familiar.
She's all upstanding citizen in front of her parents and their business.
You're right, maybe your
Zinfel, you
parents
know I'm
know.
standing right here, right?
Oh, right, she's standing right there. Do you know where I could get the poisoner's kit?
Excuse me? She says, Zinfel, this conversation should not be happening in this house. She looks at Zorana, she says, and you're a lady. You're the last one who should be a bad influence on my daughter.
I didn't have anything to do with this. That was not
Just
my
at that
idea.
moment, you hear like the bell ring to the actual store section of the house, and you see like an old, stuffy-looking, kind of gray-bearded man walk in. She says, I have a customer. Don't go anywhere. She points at Zinfel.
Yes, Mom.
I'm not going anywhere.
Her demeanor totally changes. She puts on a smile, and her voice actually goes up a couple of octaves. And she goes to greet the customer and help the customer out. It's that point that you do notice that like she is actually running a business, a store. And Zorana, you definitely notice that there are a number of arts and crafts supplies and other writing implements, calligraphy kits and books and all this stuff on the walls, which definitely sparks an idea in you.
I'll have to ask her when she's done with that.
You better
Ask her
not
what?
be. It better not be poisonous inks.
No, I might know poisonous plants in the forest, I'm sure, but we're not in the forest.
We will be once we head to where that hill giant is.
Is that where we're going? What
Oh, I think so. Don't we want to fight some giants? I need to get that map.
Don't you
How
have
much
that?
in the rush are we in?
I mean, I'm getting pretty antsy to kill more giants. but you guys got to do stuff.
Is there any preparation we need to do before we just start heading off to kill giants? Because we didn't do anything in the other town, really.
I mean, we just got here today. I mean, we should probably sleep before we head out.
Yeah, I think you guys are still, like, wounded.
We just barely woke up this morning.
Relics.
I could take a rest.
Relix is, like, pouncing on the table. She's pawing at the empty air. She stops and she looks at Emmon, and then she gives, like, a loud meow.
I meow back.
The front of Emmon's tunic is all covered in cookie crumbs. Oh, but he's no longer glowing. You do notice that, Thornbur. But you did notice that that effect, whatever it had, did, recover a spell for you.
Nice.
Weird.
You'll have to touch each
That
other
was
more.
nice. Yeah, I'll be trying that one again.
Well, maybe we should go. Maybe I should head to the Moonstone Mask and see if anybody would know there about the poisonous kid.
Zinfel, knowing what you know about the city, that is definitely the place.
You'll have good
And
luck there.
since you wanted to see your sister anyway, you know that your sister Serenace is part of essentially the mercenary guard of the city, which are called the Mintarn Enforcers. And the Mintarn Enforcers actually, the high-ranking members, they actually live at the Moonstone Mask. They actually are staying there. Of which you know that your sister is a captain in that army. I shouldn't really say it's an army. It's more like a mercenary, like a sellsword guild.
I guess we could go there. Wait, wasn't that the bar too?
Yes, it's
That
an
is-
inn, I believe.
It
It
is a
is.
happening place. All kinds of delights. You'll like it
Delights
there.
and
I do like
not
delights.
so delights. Yeah, we
Should
could
we
take
head there tomorrow or tonight?
Yeah, we
'Cause
could
it's-
take a load
Is
out
it still
today.
daytime?
It's lunchtime. You just had lunch.
We just barely murdered like 3 people this morning. 4 people?
Yeah, that was fun. Remember, that was a good time.
They're only a little dead.
Only a little dead.
Puts us all to bed without supper. She seems a little stern.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
figure
you
it out.
guys should slip on ahead.
If we leave you here unsupervised, what's the guarantee they won't lock you in a tower somewhere?
Oh, I can get out.
Maybe we should stick together in case something happens.
No, splitting the party.
That always seems like a bad idea.
A great idea.
I was attacked that one time.
You were?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember I came into the party, stabbed? You were there.
Oh. Is that why you were bleeding everywhere?
Yes.
I thought it was just your moon cycle.
I don't understand exactly what that meant.
Wait, Zinfel, he's a boy.
That must be a word I don't know. Moon cycle.
Oh. Yeah.
Zinfel, he's not a girl.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go to the Moonstone Mask. Right?
Yeah,
Right now? Maybe.
Sure, I'm in.
let's go there.
I'm walking.
I just had a question. I'll be right there. And I'll go up to Zinfel's mom if she's
Okay,
done
so
with the
she's just
customer.
finishing up with the customer, and her older son is kind of ringing the guy up. She
And
turns to you.
I'll be like,
She's got this really friendly face on, but you could tell that there's like a little bit of a kind of like disappointed look in her eyes. And she says, You look like a very nice girl. What's your name again?
So Zorana and Mom, Mrs. Snowbranch. I was wondering if maybe you had some paper. Yes, I know you have paper. I can see that. I was wondering if you had some paper I can buy for drawing and pencils, pens.
Drawing and pencils. You sure?
Yes.
We don't really, you're not planning on using this for any spells, are you?
Oh, no, I just like to sketch.
I'm not really approving of my daughter's choice of career.
I don't.
If you can't tell.
Well, sorry about that. But, but no, I don't think
She
I
says,
even know spells in that way.
You
But
sure?
Yes, I just want to draw.
And what is it that you do?
I have a bow, and I shoot things, and I have an elk.
She nods. An elk.
Yes.
Do you ride on this elk?
Yes, he's my best friend. His name's Winter.
She just blinks at you, like really big blinks, like blink, blink. Her mouth is like a thin, straight line. She says, fine. Yes, I do sell paper. What is it that you're looking for exactly, Zorana?
Anything that could be like a sketchbook or a book with just a bunch of pages, blank pages I could draw on.
She says, is that all you need is a book?
Yeah. And just a pencil, but I could probably find that, I guess, if you don't have one.
I have some art supplies too. I do sell that. I don't make them myself, but I get them from other people in the city. She says, how many pages do you want? Is it something for traveling, I assume, considering your way of life? Blink, blink.
Yeah, anything maybe. Good. I think probably 50 pages is plenty, but I don't need, like, a 2-foot book.
She nods and she says, "This way." And she walks over to an area where, like, you see a variety of different bound books of different sizes. Some seem more suitable to traveling than others, which are like very, very large, like huge sketch pads that you would use. But you do find a book that, is about the size of a normal, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And she pulls it out of the shelf, and you see that it's bound in brown leather, and it's adorned with or embossed with a variety of like leaves and vines. She says, "This seems like it would suit you." And as you're flipping through it and you kind of undo the little latch that keeps it closed, you can tell that the paper is really cool. Like, you notice that the paper is kind of divided into 4 different sections of different varieties of paper, some more suitable to other implements than others. But it's all like artisan type of paper that looks really, really neat and very well made. I'll tell you what, how about I give you that for free? And you just keep a close eye on my daughter and make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Oh, of
Maybe
course.
convince her to come back home and give her mom a call every once in a while. So that I know she's not dead and dying in some ditch.
I can make sure of that. She won't die on my watch, I promise.
I hope so. She says, now where's your mother?
I haven't seen her in a long time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up a sore point. She seems very apologetic, having noticed your reaction.
It's all right. No, it's completely fine. But thank you.
Sure, wait. Take this. And she goes to the art supply section and she pulls out this little wooden box as well. And she says, in there is a bunch of different things you could use, like charcoal and graphite and some lead pencils, even a few colored ones. I hope it's useful to you.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Mrs. Snowbranch.
She nods and just pats you on the shoulder. All right. Well, I'll get your rooms ready. If you have other business in the city, I'll make sure you have a place to sleep tonight.
Of course. We'll be back by tonight. I'm sure.
She nods. You notice that the older boy who was ringing the guy up, he's just like looking at you guys and your conversation. The customer has long walked out. And then she notices him looking at you, and then she says, back to work. And he like turns beet red and just ducks out of the way and goes back to doing something innocuous.
I'll look at him and giggle, and I'll happily put my new supplies in my backpack.
All right. So I did create a folder for you at your request.
Yes.
It's under the players folder at the very top. And it is called Zorana's Sketchbook.
Sweet. Put stuff in there later.
Good.
Okay, I'll join back up the rest of the party, and we'll head out.
All right. And you should have full control of that as well. So if you need other handouts, you just let me know.
Okay.
And I'll make them. But otherwise, that can be completely edited by you.
I don't... You said it's the top?
Yes.
Oh, I see something.
It should be in the players folder under... There's like PCs, Forgotten Realms.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Gotcha. Okay.
All right, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why Roll20 doesn't have this feature, but I did realize that you guys can't search through the journal, right? You don't have a box at the top that actually allows you to type something.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
no.
can
No.
see that, but we can't.
wish.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can. It's very useful to me
Yeah.
because there's like 1,000 journal entries in this, but
I can imagine.
I think it's because you're a pro or something, or you have the.
That
Upgrades?
makes sense.
no, I don't think
Or do you
so.
think it's because
I think
you're
it's 'cause I'm
the
the
game
GM.
master?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I had that when I was GMing.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow. All right.
I think it's a feature you have to pay for. I'm not sure. I don't know.
That's dumb. You heard that, Roll20? It's dumb. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
I'm sure.
I mean, they get money.
All right.
Sure.
Anyway, not that you watch my game anyway. All right. So,
They're watching us.
you
Watching.
you guys leave. Yes, is that the plan? Well, actually, you go back to the group, Zorana.
Yeah.
And everybody's kind of like finished their lunch at this point, and all the cookies are gone, and the milk is all finished.
Damn.
Okay. I'm heading towards the Moonstone Mask. If anybody wants to come, follow me.
Did
Okay.
really want to see a giant floating rock, so I'm going. Though I don't support your
Poison.
questionable
It'll be
decisions.
fun. It'll be fun. It's a lovely place.
Well-
Then show us the way. Wait, it's
Let's
right over
go.
there, isn't it?
Yes,
Well, you're not
I'm
very
walking up
far
the road.
from the Moonstone Mask at all. So, assuming that you guys are all going together, you say your goodbyes and you leave, and you're back out on the city streets of Neverwinter. As you're walking through, you can see that the city's pretty alive. It's a pretty nice weather outside, and you're making your way through to the Tarmaloon Trade House, which you notice is just kind of like a marketplace type of section. You see a variety of goods being traded and sold amongst a variety of people. In addition to it being sort of like a kind of like a dock section of the city. So you're kind of like right here on the map, if you guys can see that ping.
Mhm.
But eventually you get to the point where you can you reach the section of the bridge that leads up to the floating moat of Earth, where the Moonstone Mask is actually situated, as it's high above the waters, kind of tethered there by these giant iron chains, in addition to a bridge that looks kind of scary and dangerous to walk on, but kind of thrilling and exciting too. And even from this distance, you can tell that the Moonstone Mask seems raucous and entertaining. You can hear music drifting upon the air and faintly hitting your ears on the shores by these two large, if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, these two large kind of like spikes with fire on the top. They look like they're burning continual flame. So you're free to walk up to the bridge. Now's the chance if you decide not to go, but going once, going twice.
Are we right next to the bridge?
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna kind of put my foot on the bridge and kind of shake a little, test it.
It actually seems really sturdy. Despite appearances, it looks like the moat of Earth is actually stable. It's not moving or drifting off in any way, and the bridge is very taut and tight. And it's obviously some magic at work here, because the bridge looks more stable than it should be. You don't see it flapping in the wind or seeming to be shaky in any way.
Looks safe. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see if
I like to do it.
Alright. Let me just adjust the sound here.
There's two songs going on at once?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Just the way I like it.
Let me move all you guys there.
Ooh.
You guys are on a new map, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So everybody can see it, correct?
Yep.
All right, good. I'm just putting your characters on the map right now. So, give me a second because I need to adjust everything. Oh, I assume that Winter is not with you, though. Is that correct?
I was bringing them.
He likes to drink. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay.
I think is that the right song, the Medieval Tavern Ambulance? Because that one says with music. Just
Hold on a second. Yeah, I have two tracks actually running, so you know what? I'll just play this one.
I like this one.
You like this one better?
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys should be on the map now. You walk into a long hallway. You find this place is packed. There are a number of people here. You see a large number of guards dressed in silver and blue armor, primarily breastplates. Although you do see a few other, higher-ranked members of the Mintarn Enforcers, which are dressed in fancier armor, like full plate or half plate. And immediately upon walking in, you're introduced to a woman who casually strolls up to you. She's completely barefoot with long blonde hair, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She says, "And welcome to the Moonstone Mask. My name is Lisette Cheldar. Table for 5?" Actually, she says, "Am I missing somebody on this map? I have Zinfel, Karim, Thornbur, Emmon."
That's us.
Oh, wait. I'm not there, I think.
Zorana's not there.
I didn't even know.
Whoops. What happened to Zorana? Oh.
I'm invisible.
Did you? Yeah, I think you moved. Oh. Yeah, hold on. I need to grab your token for some reason. It didn't come over.
She's relics now.
Oh, there you are. You just disappeared. There you go. For some reason, you didn't have your name. your
Huh.
name.
But now she doesn't have the circle around her or the.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
dragged my own token from the journal thing.
Oh, that's what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's okay. No big deal. You don't need to have that circle around you anyway.
We're not gonna get into a bar fight.
Nah, you'll be fine.
It's when we leave the bar that we get in trouble.
There.
Oh, there we go. There's the room.
There you go. I'll just delete this one. There you go. You should be fine now. Oh, so as I said, so a woman by the name of Lisette Cheldar introduces herself, and like I said, she's this gorgeous blonde that's dressed in a fancy green dress and completely barefoot. There you go. That's what she looks like.
Barefoot.
So she says, "Table for 5 and a cat." I see. Oh, that's
Yes.
not a cat. That's actually a tressum. Interesting.
Is the cat extra?
No, unless you're planning on buying milk for the cat. You see the cat kind of purrs and sits up on Zinfel's shoulder and gives a loud meow.
I'll get you milk.
I'm almost
She says, she looks at Zinfel. She says, "You look very familiar to me."
Oh, possibly you've seen my sister, Serenase.
Oh, Serenase, one of the captains. Yes. Do you wish to see her? I know where she is right now. I believe she's having lunch with General Sabine, no less.
Oh,
You know that name. General Sabine is actually the leader of the Mintarn Enforcers.
that sounds like an important meeting. Just let her know I'm here. She could stop by at our table when she's done.
Oh, of course. And would you need a private table? You do look like adventurers after all.
Any table's good.
You see me kind of distracted, not paying attention, kind of like jumping to see if I could get like the whole rock kind of to go out of balance. Trying to like shake the wall, like push on it a little bit, like rock, and then see people look at me and I stop.
She looks at you and kind of gives a very quiet giggle. She says, "You're not the first person to try that." He says, "Please then follow me, and I will let Serenase know that you're here, Zinfel."
Thank you.
She says, "The name of our bartender is Flack. You can find them just over there."
Well
And
informed.
she points over here. Yeah, at the well-informed. Just ignore these things that say Old Sailor and well-informed bartender. This was the only map I could find of the Moonstone Mask.
Okay.
So I'm very sorry about that.
Can't talk
But
the old sailor.
the left bottom section actually shows you like a multi-level, area filled with tons of space. And you can imagine that this, even though it's empty in the picture, you can imagine that's very full with people right now. Imagine being in a restaurant at like prime time on a Saturday night.
This place is very pretty.
It is, and I maintain it well. Please do not try to get into any fights. That's all I ask.
Does that happen?
Enjoy yourself. Oh, every day. But the Mintarn Enforcers here keep everyone in line.
Right.
I look at Karim.
Any particular people who normally get in fights that are around here?
She says, well, the Mintarn Enforcers, obviously. But if
Right.
you're looking for something else, I can perhaps help you, sir.
I don't know what that means.
Wow.
Well, tell me what it's your desire.
I don't think you could help me.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I know everyone and everything that goes inside the Moonstone Mask.
How do I ask this? Do you know of how, as you say, sketchy people?
Sketchy people?
That is the word I've heard.
She says, Do you mean people of a less distinguished variety? Yes, less reputable, I would say.
Yes.
Well, what is it that you're seeking? She says, are you looking to fend stolen goods? Perhaps get hired for some unsavory mission?
Not exactly. I'm looking to purchase something.
I would
Maybe
not
like
have taken the Sister of Serenades to be with such a interesting crowd of adventurers, she says at Zinfel. If only your sister knew. That one can be quite uptight sometimes.
It's for a good cause.
He means well.
So you were able to bring Winter, but he's outside. Just be aware. You left him like with the other horses and stuff.
Play nice with the kids, Winter.
He's dangling on a chain off the side.
Oh god, no. He's like Spider-Man Winter, I guess.
Spider elk.
Yep.
Oh jeez.
Who are these people?
Who are they? She says, well, it all depends on what you're looking for.
Black market item of sorts?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yes, I can help you. In fact, he's not very far at all. She says, I know of that man over there. And she kind of subtly points to over her shoulder with her head. Kind of like a shady looking fella. He kind of looks grimy and dirty almost. He's got like kind of a long trench coat that looks like it's stained by oil. And you also see that he's got like a thick 5-day growth of beard and kind of like a very balding head. Otherwise, he's tall and thin. And he's sitting at a table by himself, but he is drinking what looks like a long goblet of wine, very, very thoughtfully, but with discerning eyes. And as you look at him, and she kind of motions subtly over to him, his eyes meet yours, Karim, for a brief moment. And you see they kind of twinkle with interest.
True love.
That's true love. She says, you'll want to speak to that man. His name is Alkim the Shkeev.
I'm going to remember that name.
I believe he's Mulan, like yourself.
Anybody want to come with me?
So Mulan is the human subtype for people that belong to Mulholland and similar areas.
Right. Yeah. Anybody want to come? No?
I'll come with you. Someone's got to watch your back.
Thank you, Thornbur. I need the
And just
the
as
reinsurance.
you say that, you see a dwarf walk on in.
So far to
And-
my poison. Oh, hilarious. I go put my head against the wall and giggle.
You notice that the dwarf is flanked by a couple of high-ranking Mintarn enforcers, dressed in silvery plate and blue cloaks. Human, but the dwarf himself kind of has this like quirky look on his face, and she says, "Excuse me," to you immediately, and goes to talk to the dwarf, who apparently is kind of a big deal because she gives him a long bow. And she says, please, this way, Soman. And Zinfel, you recognize that guy as being the mayor of Neverwinter, who just walked in with 2 guards. And he kind of has a distinctive gait to himself. And he's just kind of looking around like he's never been here before, which you find very hard to believe. But this is what he looks like.
He seems very short.
He's a dwarf.
He's pretty short.
He's Sorry, dwarf
For a dwarf.
in size.
He kind of waddles too, but yeah. He walks past you guys, giving you guys no mind at all. And the two dudes give you guys discerning looks because you're adventurers and you're armed, but they just flank him and they walk with him down the hall as she goes to lead him to an area, another area of the Moonstone Mask. So you're left just standing there in the hall, you know, with Karim giving the fuck me eyes to.
I don't know about that.
Or Alchem, I guess, giving you the fuck you eyes. Oh yes, and this is the dude that I described before.
Okay.
So as I said, he is currently standing right there, where the old sailor is.
Oh.
I don't like that guy.
So what's going on? I'm gonna walk to this guy if nothing's going on.
You can go sit down.
Okay, I'm with you.
Come
All
with me,
right,
then.
so Karim, you're free to move your characters if you like. So Karim and Thornbur go to walk up to Alchem the Shkeef.
Sure. I can't even click my character. Oh wait, this is the wrong. Here, I got the select thing.
Is anybody else with him?
I'm just gonna watch him from afar.
I guess I should get a little closer in case they mess up. And we'll go
Get a drink.
Sure. So Emmon goes to get a drink, and meanwhile Zinfel and Zorana. So Emmon, you're kind of walking over, and you see a rather large, thick-muscled but kind of flabby Goliath tending the bar. And he just looks at you and he says, "Drink."
Yep.
He hands you a menu where you see a variety of drinks. What's your choice to pick?
Well, I have a nice Cabernet. Something from Icewind Dale. That looks good.
He just nods.
I sit where I can see in a mirror, or assuming they have that on the bar, and I turn around so that I can see the whole room.
It is a pretty fancy place, so sure, why not? There is a mirror up on the bar, in fact, just for the bartender's use. So it's conveniently placed so that way if you're facing it, you can kind of see everything that's going on behind you.
So then I do that, and then I, chat them up every once in a while, just to be friendly, keep the tips up so that I get good service, and keep an eye on everybody else. Nothing real serious.
Sure. This is what he looks like. He doesn't seem very chatty. He's kind of quiet and focused on his work. But he does serve you some blueberry ice wine from Icewind Dale, which is a blue variety of Cabernet.
Ah, delicious.
It is rather tasty. But yeah. Turning back to the rest of you guys who sit by that nearby table, you walk over and Alchem the Shkeef looks up at you and he says, "Well, welcome, friend. Welcome indeed. I saw you give me the eye, and I always recognize a customer. Please, have a seat. Have a seat."
Oh, yes, of course. I sit down.
I'll stand.
What is this, your bodyguard? Please, don't be so formal.
No, that's exactly what I am. I'm his bodyguard.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand.
Interesting bodyguard to be wearing a pendant of little matter.
Oh, you know, it's trickery.
Make me a deception check.
Trickery for the trickery. Use
He
the-
looks at you. Perhaps trickery in the wrong way, friend. I don't think it's working for you.
Oh,
That man is a true believer if I ever saw one.
Oh, of course.
Well, I'm
Right.
not here to cause any trouble. He puts his hands up. Just a man enjoying his wine.
let's get down to business.
He kind of looks uncomfortable and he looks at Thornbur.
I just want a poisoner's kit.
Poisonous kids. So when you say that, he looks up. There's this kind of like a balcony area up here. Hold on a second. This is a balcony area up here. And you see that his eyes briefly meet with what looks like a dwarf with very, very dark skin and kind of like white hair poking out of the top of it, with a hood up. And she is, or what you think is a she seems to be just kind of like leaning against the railing, looking down at you guys. But you can tell on her back are what looks like the two handles of maybe like twin crossbows, just kind of poking up over her shoulders. But otherwise, you really can't tell anything else that's discerning about her, aside from the fact that she's a dwarf, she's got dark skin, and white hair that's poking out from under her cloak. And you notice, just barely, she gives a nod to the guy. And he says, well, good. A poisoner's kit is something I have. Of course, this
Really?
won't mean any trouble for your friend, right?
No.
Nope.
All right, Thornbur. You're a little bit uncomfortable about this, by the way. Like more than a little bit.
Yeah. So my rationale here is that Thornbur thinks that it's like the potion of poison or whatever that thing is, that it like heals you from poison.
I guess that's not what the potion of poison does, but all right.
Wait.
Or like
that doesn't do
yeah.
it.
The potion of poison actually poisons you.
Yeah, it looks like a potion of healing.
But it
Oh
kills
yeah,
But
me.
it
that's right.
kills
That's
you.
right. Well, Thornbur thinks it's something different. He doesn't really understand what's being purchased here.
Kill poisons, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like alchemy. He's getting into alchemy. I know what that is. That's good.
Although it does strike you as a little odd, like why he would need that to get that from a shady type of character like this. But all right, sure, whatever.
That's true.
Yes, that's right.
So-
Thank you for reminding me, Susan. We have to make sure that we remember to use the blind roll. But anyway,
Oh yeah.
so Alchem says, yes, I do have such a kit. What are you willing to part with, friend? Because normally I sell such things for 100 gold. I
Really?
don't know if you have that kind of money on you.
100 gold. I thought that was less than that.
Well, have you bought such things before for a cheaper price, my friend?
I didn't really know how much it was going to be honest, but 100 gold seems like quite a bit.
Well, let's see if we can manage something for you. How much do you actually have on you?
Nothing.
I'm willing to give you 50 gold for it.
Oh, 50 is such a low price, my friend. Do you know what you
A
could
low
do
price?
with such an item? Are you even skilled in its use? I don't want you risking poisoning yourself. That customer is a customer that doesn't return.
I know you're just looking out for me, but it's I've dabbled.
Yeah, make me a deception check. In this case, you can use the blind roll.
Blind roll.
Okay, how do I do blind roll?
So that's a very good question. I did actually make a journal entry on how to do blind rolls.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, you do it. You do the thing that that Susan did, the exclamation mark B roll, and then you type what roll you want to do. You use that instead of like the
/ B-roll
Yeah.
deception.
So then you would do like 1d20 plus whatever,
Oh, I see.
but you just use that beginning instead of like the
This work?
/ roll.
Did that work?
Nope. I haven't gotten anything yet.
Oh, it said it sent it to you.
Ah. Oh, I see you're typing now.
I tested it. Actually,
Yeah, I don't
typed
see anything.
deception.
I tried again. You're not getting it?
I just typed deception. I don't know if that actually works, 'cause it says it does.
Interesting.
Zorana, did it work for you? Did you get Zorana's roll?
I didn't get her roll either.
Try just typing the dice then instead of deception.
Yeah, I could do that. Try that. $1d20.
Actually, you don't need to do a blind roll for deception, by the way. It's only insight, investigation, perception, and stealth. But
Okay.
but
Did that-
regardless, I did get something from you, Karim.
Okay.
Right? Your
Yeah, we
modifier is 1d20 plus 0?
Yeah, it's there's no additive.
He looks at you and he kind of gives like a a hearty laugh. And he says, I sincerely doubt that, my friend. As I said, I don't want you hurting yourself if you don't truly know how to use such a thing. Perhaps I shouldn't sell it to you after all.
Maybe we can barter.
You are Malhorandi after all, so, fine. Perhaps you have 80 gold?
I have 61 gold on me. But
Are you telling the truth or are you lying?
no, that's true. That's what I have. 61 gold on me.
Alright.
But I also have this amazing potion of invulnerability. Wait, how much is this worth?
Probably a lot.
Did you actually mention that?
Yeah. Never. Scratch it. Scratch it. This bottle of Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
Do you actually pull it out?
I pull out the bottle of Mind Flayer. Have you heard of this?
No, I don't think I have. But that bottle looks already open.
It is open, but the contents within it are still very potent.
So
Here.
are you proposing some sort of trade?
In fact, I'll give you a free taste. It's alcoholic.
No, I do enjoy my wine, but I don't think I'll be drinking from any strange bottles, my friend.
I swear. Fine. Damn it. I wish I had better speaking skills.
But you know what? It does pique my interest somewhat. Perhaps if you were to take a drink first, then I might be a little bit more willing to trust you.
Oh, that is easy. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Let me just drink this.
Oh fuck.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Says it Ron.
It's a great idea. In fact, I won't drink it. I'll have my bodyguard drink it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You good
I mean-
constitution and wisdom, right?
Thornbur, would you like a drink?
No.
Come on, Thornbur, help me out there.
No, I've seen what this does. This is not. It's not something I would wish upon my worst enemies.
Oh, that potent then, is it?
Oh, yes.
Quite the alcoholic
Keep
beverage.
that thing away from me.
Fine. I will take the first drink. Thornbur, you can have one after.
No, you. Okay. This is why I came. This is why I'm here. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Zerano or Zinfel, are you stopping Karim in any way?
I'm like tapping my foot like really fast. Like tapping the table, like kind of shaking my head a little.
I
Oh, yeah.
I take a swig.
Stop watching this train wreck.
So, 1 second.
Should I make my saving throw?
Shit.
Yeah, I would make that saving throw if I were you.
Come on, guys. Above 10. I have a 50% chance of doing this.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck.
Very, very nice. All right. So you take your shot, and it is potent, and you feel it like course through your veins for a moment. But you're like, oh man, that tasted so good. It's like kind of like a sweet licorice, grape flavored, but you're able to resist the effects, and they don't hit you as bad as they hit you last time. And 17 shots now remain.
That was... Whew. That wasn't as bad as last time, I'll tell you.
Well, you've piqued my interest. Why don't you make me a persuasion check with advantage, Karim?
Okay. Here.
Very
Try
nice.
this.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not wake up 8 hours from now, dead in a ditch or someplace else.
It's good. It's good.
But I'm more than willing to trade that bottle and give you a fair price on the kit. I can't go lower than 50, but I'll give you it for that much.
I am more than willing.
Very well. And he opens up his grimy coat, and he pulls out like a long poisoner's kit that's clearly labeled poisoner's kit. And as he does so, just before he's about to like hand it off to you, he like looks up again at the railing where you see that dwarf there, and she gives just another subtle nod, and then he pulls it out and takes the bottle from you and slides the kit across the table.
Okay, I hand him the 50 gold too, and the bottle.
All right.
I pick up the kit.
A pleasure
Look it over.
doing business with you.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
As you flip it open, you can tell that there's a bunch of shit in it you've never seen before.
Does it
you have no
look-
idea what you're looking at, but for the most part, it kind of looks legit. You do notice that there is a variety of vials, chemicals, some interesting-looking herbs that you've never seen before. So, things like that. But it is relatively small, and you're able to, keep it hidden on your person. It only weighs about 2 pounds.
Right. Cool. I'll just,
And you no longer have the Mind Flayer in your possession.
Not the mind flayer.
Oh no!
My
But I'll keep
favorite.
it in your journal so that way you remember it fondly.
It came in use.
Oh,
I'm
so
still feeling
meanwhile,
affected,
everybody,
Like,
you feel buzzed like you've had
Yeah.
alcohol, but you don't feel like, holy shit, I'm dumbfounded.
Right.
And I have like a 2 int or something.
Okay.
so as we walk away from this guy, I turn to Karim and I go, "Man, I don't know how I felt about that. That was making me kind of uncomfortable."
Are you sure this stuff's gonna protect us from poison? I mean,
That's
that story of that green dragon scared me a little bit. I really hope this stuff works.
Wait, that's not what this does, Thornbur.
How do you mean?
It's a kit of poison. I could make poison. Remember how we were attacked by those assassins?
Oh, Karim! You would not. You will not.
Wait, what's wrong with that? We hit people with weapons.
What have I
What's the
partaken
difference?
in?
You use magic to attack people. How is that any different than using poison?
Not poison them.
It's, it's kind
I mean, that's.
I don't see a reason why not.
You look someone in the eye when if you're gonna face them. You don't poison them. You don't just cause pain like that. Oh man!
You see some nearby guards
Karim.
are giving you guys some looks. By the way,
I see no difference.
Sorry.
Keep it down. Keep it down.
Right.
I mean, maybe this isn't the place, but we'll talk about this later. You're not getting off easy.
You're grounded.
We're ready for a private
I got
room
that
now.
We're gonna have a talk when we get home tonight.
get scolded, man.
Sorry, Dad. Don't hit me. Where's Emmon?
You notice that he's sitting at the bar with his back to you, kind of seated next to a few other guards and other patrons of the Moonstone Mask. Attending the bar is a really, really large, kind of blubbery-looking Goliath.
Just have a drink.
And at this point, you also do see Lisette standing nearby, looking very, very pretty. And greeting people and saying goodbye as they walk in and out.
Well, what now, friends? I did what I wanted to do. Didn't you want to see your sister? Zinfel?
Yes, yes. But I think she's busy right at the moment, so we could have a few drinks.
What does your sister do? Is she a stripper?
She is not.
Oh, okay.
She is part of the guard. These fancy
Strong
people with
woman.
Quite the
all in
opposite.
plates and blue cloaks. She's one of those.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm heading towards the bar.
Yes, yes. I think that's for the safest thing. I look at
Hi.
Alchem I linger on Alchem for a moment, but then scurry back to the bar.
They're all right.
Fair enough. All right. So most of you guys walk up to the bar where the kind of quiet but generally amicable Goliath bartender gives you guys menus and says, "Drink."
What you got?
Water?
He motions to the menu. He says, "Menu."
I look at the menu. What does it say on it?
Oh, it has got a lot of stuff. A lot of different interesting drinks. Let's see.
I'll take the
here.
first one on the menu.
Give me a second.
Mind
I
player.
don't think I've tried any of these.
Let's see here. I'll show you some interesting things for a moment. This is not coming across. So there's a drink called the Goblin Grog.
That's the one I like.
It looks like it costs 1 silver. The description says the cheapest rock gut ale in the land.
No, you don't want that.
You see
Wait,
another
what's
drink
wrong with
called Griffin Nest. It says a medium brown lager. It says a medium brown brandy. A shot of dwarven brandy with a raw egg in it at the cost of 5 copper. You see another drink called Skullbuster XXX.
Whoa!
It is described as being pink with brown lumps. It says a potent orcish ale where the vintage is measured by how many lumps are in it. The more, the better. You see another drink. There's like 10 different drinks on here. I can keep going if you want.
I'll take the first 3.
A shot of each.
He says, oh, you do notice that the price next to Skullbuster XXX says free.
I'll take the free one.
He says, you sure about that?
Yeah, why not?
Whoa,
It's
but
free.
you already
He
have
pulls
the
out
mind
he pulls
flayer.
out a clipboard from underneath the bar with a quill and an ink pot. He says, you have to sign this. And it looks like a really long disclaimer with really, really tiny lettering in very legal jargon. That essentially, as you're reading through it, essentially says that they're not responsible for death or dismemberment or getting naked or any other embarrassing things or bad things that may happen to you.
Here you go.
And that if you're a disturbance, they have the right to throw you in the city jail till you recover.
Yep, that's good.
Did not read any of that.
Yeah, you're just like, this looks good. You just sign off on it. So he gives you this like really rustic kind of interesting looking like flagon that almost looks like it's made out of leather and and like rusted bolts, and he pounds it onto the table. Then he pulls out with this kind of like clay mug that looks like it was sitting in the dirt for like 10 years, with like a skull on it with an XXX on it, and the skull's got like it almost looks like the skull itself is drunk because you see like its eyes are kind of like one eye's open, the other eye's closed. And then he pulls out the cork off the top of it, and just the smell alone, I mean, it like fills the whole area. And like a few of the people sitting at the bar are like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? And one of the guys at the end of the bar says, that's Skullbuster, man, you got balls. And he gives you like a thumbs up.
I'm like blank face.
You're like ready to take it. Anyway, so he kind of tilts it over end, and like as he's pouring it out, you see that it is like this, just like it was described, like pink with this brown sludgy lumps coming out of it, and it's potent. It's got like a lot of lumps, which means it's got to be good, right? So he fills up the whole like 16-ounce pint glass, this flagon that I described before, and he shoves it in your direction as he recorks the keg. The clay jar, and shoves it back onto the bar, and then he just gives you a blank look. He looks over your document and he puts it back onto the bar.
Anybody want to taste?
You ordered it, my friend.
No, but I'm gonna watch.
I'm good.
Well, bottoms up. I grab my nose, I open it up, and I just chug the whole thing as fast as I can.
Oh, it is disgusting. It is like drinking vomit. It's so hard to keep it even down because you can feel like the lumps in it just like cloyingly like sticking to your throat. It's like swallowing like pieces of moldy bread soaked in beer. So why don't you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Great, another one. Oh wait, that's not Constitution. That's not my saving throw. That's not my saving throw.
Oh.
That's my saving throw. Not much better.
Not much better. All right. Why don't you roll me a? You know what? I'll just roll it. Not good. So as you're beginning to drink it, you're like, "Oh, this tastes horrible," and you just like fall completely back out of your chair, and you land on your back with a solid thud, and he is knocked out. Like he is out cold. You could tell that he's still awake. I mean, he's still alive, but he is unconscious, and his nose starts to leak like brown as sludge. He didn't even get through half the club.
Wait,
Wow.
So Flack just like kind of like looks over at him, like leaning, and he says, "He's still alive."
I'll immediately like start kind of
Does it-
like tapping his cheek. Karim?
He's out.
Oh lord.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, Zinfel, you see your sister here.
I kind of pick up Kareem and prop him up against the wall, so he's not laying down.
Sure, you kind of like lean him against this wall over here, and you're kind of like holding him up, and he is snoring soundly, and he smells really, really bad. Like he smells like vomit. And he lets out a loud bout of flatulism. He gives a loud fart.
Kareem.
Flex says, normal.
Try grabbing some like napkins and clean his face a little.
Not associated with them. See, back it up. Yep, backing it up. Back it up. Backing it up.
You can click Relix and yourself at the same time if you just do the drag.
Select both of you.
Oh yes. Backing it up. Backing it up. Back it up. Yeah, back it up.
Slapping Kareem some more.
Then as I'm backing it up, I'll slowly turn around.
Oh, yes. So as you're walking on over, you see that there's a pretty significant amount of guards in that area. They all seem to be hanging out by a large hearth off on this wall here. That's marked campfire, so ignore the fact that it says campfire. But Serenase immediately recognizes you, and she gets up, and you see that she is very kind of like cold, kind of almost distant. She stands up, she recognizes you, and then she walks on over, and she says, "Long time no see."
I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, of course not. I'm on duty. I didn't expect you back so soon. Father told me that you had gone down south to Daggerford.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long story. But I was hoping that I'd be able to catch up. If you're free tonight,
I can catch up now.
Come by Mother's.
Sure, I can do that. I'll see if I can get away for a little while.
Are you busy?
Just on duty, having lunch with the general.
Oh, that's
Are you
important.
busy? She seems like she's just being cold because she's on duty, and not because she, is not grateful to see you.
No, I'm just having friends vomit. Shit themselves over in the corner.
Do you kind of like motion over to your friends over there?
Yep.
Oh, you're the adventurers that people are talking about.
Yeah.
This is,
We're being watched.
Fine, I'll come by for dinner. You tell Mother I be there at the usual time.
Great. Thanks so much. Good to meet you.
She kind of gives you a smile and a clap on the shoulder. Oh, cool cat.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait to tell you.
She gives you a nod and like a wink, and then she goes back to sitting with the general. Who, by the way, looks like that.
Yeah, what does she look like too?
She's a woman dressed in full plate with an eye patch and brown hair. Kind of like a white cloak with a red inside.
That's the general, not the sister thing.
Yeah.
Apparently somebody played Final Fantasy IX before they wrote this.
No, I do know that the picture's from Final Fantasy IX, but yeah.
Actually, I think Beatrix covers her other eye.
Oh, really?
I think?
This was the image I found online.
Oh, of her? That's awesome.
Yeah. You're really low, by the way, Eric. I don't know if it's your mic.
No, I think it's all your audio. It sucks. My mic is perfect.
But yes, that's not really. Maybe if you put the mic closer to your face.
I'm licking it.
You're licking it. I don't know. Then I don't know what's going on. Why you're so. I have to take a look at that later.
How about that?
A little bit better.
Alright. It's a new headset, and apparently it's super temperamental.
Ah, okay.
That's my excuse. What's yours?
You can hear us though today, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
just
the
fine.
volume's always been fine.
Okay. All right. So why don't I give you guys like a little chance to regroup so I can get some water because my throat's really dry, and why don't we come back in 10 minutes at 10 o'clock?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Can do.
All right.
a cookie. You bastard. I don't hear you, Ryan. There you go.
Hello, my friends.
Do you have any more of those cookies?
No,
Fuck.
I ate them.
Jerk. I had a cookie today. It's delicious.
My God, who's sneezing?
Karim is sleeping.
Oh. So you're jostling him awake? Is that what you're doing?
Trying to.
Does anybody have a healer's kit? Maybe.
Don't we all have healers kits? We got them from we stole them from the first town we went into, Nightstown. Unless we gave them back. We might have gave them back.
I have the healer's kit. What are we talking about?
Do I still
You're
have
back with
mine?
the group.
Yes.
You think you could maybe get?
No, I
Kareem
don't.
to-
Well, yeah, I do. I
if
do have a
you-
healer's kit.
If you gave him some smelling salts from your healer's kit with a medicine check.
Oh yeah, I have one too. I have a healer's kit.
Yeah, we got them from the first town, Nightstone. When we raided the.
Alternatively, you have done this before, Zarana. You could potentially lesser restoration him. That might work too.
I could do that. I'm gonna try that since I like doing that.
Sure.
I'm gonna slap him in the face while I do it.
So you come to like your cheeks stinging, but your eyes flutter awake, and you smell really bad. But aside from that, you feel really hungover, but you're awake. Kareem.
What's going on?
How's it going?
Did I finish my drink?
No, actually,
It's still on the counter, actually.
Oh, I have to finish it.
This is the future, Kareem. This is 10 years later. The drink is still there. You're now an old man with children.
Children? That sounds horrible.
I'm just messing with you now. You just pass the fuck out.
Right.
You smell like shit.
Hmm. Well, finish my drink.
Don't. I mean.
Oh, jeez.
Sure, I guess.
Flack takes the drink and he says, "Enough." And he pours it into his sink behind the bar.
Why do we even sell that gunk?
It's free.
Oh, that's right. That is free. Why do we even give away that
just
gunk?
It's one of those challenges to show your machismo. You
We passed, I
did
guess.
splendidly.
Great. I feel like a champion. I get
Well, the menus are still
placed
on the
on the
bar,
wall?
so if you wanted to, to buy something else, drink something else, that's totally possible.
No, I think I'm done for today.
Water?
Flack just shrugs. Water. And he gives you like a tin cup filled with water.
Thank you.
Do you have anything non-alcoholic?
Water.
Water. Juice.
Right.
Tomato.
Juice?
He takes some tomatoes and like puts them in a grinder, and he gives you like fresh ground tomato juice. And he pounds it on the bar. Drink.
Oh, that looks. I'll take one of those.
He just gives you a look like you weirdo.
That looks great.
Doesn't sound too bad. I take a sip.
I love tomatoes.
It's so tart and nasty. It is not like real world tomato juice at all.
It's just
I mean,
fucking pureed tomato.
it's just
It's essentially
tomatoes.
pureed tomato.
How bad could that be?
It tastes
Not
really
bad.
acidic.
It's not terrible.
Meanwhile, Thornbur is gulping it down like, this is delicious.
Is everyone back by the way?
Yeah, we're all here.
Okay.
On the bar. In the bar, on the bar, by the bar.
Yeah.
And or
I think
around.
there's too many bad temptations in this place for you guys. We should probably not linger too long.
Hey, now, that was a very disparaging remark. I have handled myself with aplomb, and this wine is delicious. Hurt my feelings.
Did you find out anything, Emmon?
Yeah, you need an escort. And a chaperone.
Escort? That sounds good.
Flack looks at him and says, more?
Oh, please. Lovely. Lovely vintage, by the way.
He pours you another glass of blueberry ice wine.
Cheers.
It frosts the glass slightly. He gives you a nod.
Drink something like that. Look how pretty that is.
It's lovely color. And
It's interesting, eh?
It's in a fancy blue glass.
I drink with my pinky up.
Long and fluted.
Zinfel, here, try some. You may find this rather enjoyable. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, love to.
He pours you a glass as well, Zinfel.
Oh, this is much better than sewer sludge.
You haven't tried the sewer sludge though.
I've seen it.
Pour out of your
Terrible.
nose.
We can all still smell it. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, I don't feel very well.
Why don't you go to the bathroom and throw it all up? By
Yeah, we
yourself?
might see it again.
If you want, there's a good on the side of the cliff you can throw up over the edge.
That sounds very precarious.
Dangerous.
And I don't want one of you knocking me over.
Oh, come now.
I don't think any of us would do that.
Actually,
That's
I would.
terrible.
It would be
Okay,
hilarious.
Emmon would.
God
Emmon
damn
would
it,
knock
I knew you
over.
would, Emmon.
And then I play yo-yo. What?
What's a yo-yo?
As if I did something wrong.
Yo-yo?
What's a yo-yo?
That's a dwarvish invention. Little round pieces on a string that goes up and down.
That looks difficult.
It is. I haven't quite mastered it.
Wow. Interesting.
You know, the dwarves and their toys. Almost as
Yeah, I
good as the
suppose they're
gnomes.
I'm sure gnomes would probably have cooler toys. you talking about?
Yo-yos.
Strange things, as usual.
Oh, did you see your sister, Zinfel?
Yes, she's gonna come to dinner later tonight. She's on duty. So, my father says there could be lots of treasure to be had at this place with the giant tomorrow. We're going tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I don't see why
After
not.
getting ample sleep.
Yeah,
We
tomorrow's the day.
I need funds. I need funds.
It gives Zinfel a look.
Funds? What do you need funds for?
Oh, inks for spells and stuff.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Spells.
Spells.
You hear a lot of raucous laughter coming from this general direction.
Hey, do you hear that laughter coming
See
from
a
this
couple
direction?
of drunk girls pop out, kind of almost half naked.
Someone's having a
Well, that's
good time.
interesting.
My.
You have to clean yourself up, Karim, if you want to go in there.
I need to wash my hands anyway.
I don't
Where's the
see it.
bathroom?
I am very charming.
You see that they're kind of clinging on the arms of what looks like a very, very handsome, but strangely dressed tiefling with a long red tail and these beautiful, beautiful golden eyes. He seems to be like half laughing at the top of his lungs, just enjoying life and breathing it all in. And he walks into the room where the mayor, Soman Galt, is currently having a seat and enjoying his lunch.
What the hell is that thing?
Wait, you don't know what a tiefling is?
Do you not
It's a
remember
demon.
Todd?
It's a
Did you
demon?
meet
It looks
that?
like a demon.
Wait, you didn't meet Tak, did you? You were outside looking after winter.
Flax says, Mordai Vel,
The
to
chief?
Thornbur. You get the impression that that's the dude's name.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Karim, maybe you should wash your face. And I should wash my hands.
Bartender, who is he cool?
Just gives you a look. Kind of shrugs.
Go talk
Does
to
he-
him, Karim.
What do
After
you
wash
know,
your
bartender?
Leans in and he says, dangerous.
Dangerous. That's interesting.
And then he meets your eyes for a moment, and then his eyes like flick up, and they linger at somebody behind you and high above.
What does this person look like?
As you look over your shoulder in that direction, you see the dwarf who gave Alchem that look before when you bought the poisoner's kit from him, looking directly at you.
I wave at her.
The bartender Flack, he says, Favria, trouble.
Oh, I see now.
That means don't get involved.
Do we want to meet him?
He just shakes his head.
Maybe he has a better poisoner's kit.
Just asking for it.
No. Who has poisoners?
Any direction, friends?
Which is a mayor now.
Do you guys want to do anything?
There's been any giant happenings around
Just gonna enjoy my juice.
here. Tomato.
Tomato juice.
Fresh tomato. Nothing like it.
Some good old tomato juice.
There is a food menu too. He says, Flax says, food?
We just ate.
He
yeah,
shrugs.
we did just do that. Although, do you have a bathroom of some sort?
He points over your shoulder in this direction. Like over here. Actually, he points over
I
here.
end up. Okay. That's just the corner of the.
As far as away from everybody
No,
as possible.
No.
Just make sure the
Okay, I'm gonna
floor-
head towards the
floor
corner.
doesn't go all the way down.
What was
Is there
that?
an
Emmon?
actual room?
Yeah, it's like a men's and women's bathroom over here.
So, Kareem, just make sure the hole
I
in
go
the
in
floor
there.
doesn't go all the way down.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it might. Maybe there's just a hole.
Yeah, it's just a
That'd be
room
interesting.
with like a hole where you can just piss the shit out of, like the moon door. If you were in Cast
It could be.
No, I'm
Okay, I
totally
just
serious.
throw up
That's
in it.
exactly what it is.
Oh, cool.
Because it's just right over the water. So
Yeah, I just throw up.
Oh, your ham sandwich and your milk and cookies all gone. You feel better though. You
Yeah.
feel like you could have another drink.
I'm gonna just stand there for a little while until I feel better. I'm gonna let you guys do it.
All right. What are the rest of you fools doing?
I go next to Emmon, and I say, Emmon, what was that back there? How did you had some kind of divine energy going on. I've seen that before.
I'm sure I didn't.
Oh, come on now.
What? It was like, when you rub your feet on the carpet, stick your finger on your little kid brother. Shocks him. Only bigger.
Oh, I felt something special there. There was something good to it. It wasn't just no normal shock. It was something special.
Huh. Well, let me know if you figure it out. I got nothing.
Okay. I guess I'll keep my eyes out. You're a smart guy, though. Have you ever heard about anything like that?
I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought.
Yeah, it just seemed interesting. I've seen divine stuff before, but I wonder why you and me? And did you, meet anyone when you were away from us?
Yeah, who's to say what the gods do? They're all really kind of annoying and up in everybody's business. You ever read
Well-
about the Time of Troubles? Man, those guys. So, yeah. I'm sure we'll figure it out one way or the other.
All right.
But yeah, let me know if you think I start glowing again or something, because I'd like to not,
Yeah.
light on fire. I think that would be bad.
Oh, yeah. I've never really seen anything like that. It's usually a good thing whenever I see it glowing around. That's why I was trying to touch you earlier. I saw you glow, and I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, I see. Pet the glowing half-elf. Fair enough.
I mean, it worked. It worked out.
That's right.
I'm
I
just
suppose-
saying,
No,
Ilmater's got a plan for us, and yeah, you're clearly part of it.
fair point. Good looking out on your part, Thornbur.
No, it's not me. It's that guy. I don't know where he is. I don't know which dimension which plane he's in. But
Oh.
wherever he is.
One of the good aligned ones if he's not around here, walking around and suffering, helping people.
Yeah, I don't really know much about him. I didn't read much about him ever. I just kind of follow his way.
Really?
More like, yeah. I'm not a big reader. I don't know if you knew that.
You know.
You seem like you read a lot. You got those crazy glyph rune things. That stuff's cool.
I am rather partial to it. If you like, we could talk about it matter sometime. I'm sure I could point you in the direction of some easy-to-read books. You never know what you might find. Prayers, rituals. I mean, you know, all kinds of fun things about books.
Yeah, just nothing too thick.
Well, remember this: a thick
You
book
get-
can be used as a weapon.
Oh. Fair point.
Ever crush someone's larynx with the spine of a book? I have. Let me tell you, it's very satisfying.
Oh, wow. You're an experienced man.
Elf. Half
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I used that
Small
term
town,
change.
you know.
No.
I think of elves as people in the woods. They're not really like guys I sit at the bar with. Sorry, it's a new thing for me.
No, that's a fair point. For the most part, they are. Elves are strange.
No offense here.
Well, I like
in the
the
woods.
elves I've met, so I'm 2 for 2.
Good on you.
All right, lover boys, break it up.
Oh, sorry, Zorana, too much. Here, why don't you sit between us?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
Come on in.
Gene, calm down.
Is
You
that
gotta
better?
start something.
That way, if he tries to hug me again, you'll be in the middle.
Well, you know, group hugs are always
Get
a thing.
exploded.
Don't tempt me.
Fair enough. You got me there. Oh boy, you should have some more tomato juice, sir.
Good idea. I'll have another. Anyone else? Another round of tomato juice?
I didn't have any tomato juice.
I don't think it's gonna go sit too well with the wine, but thank you. That's a kind offer.
Okay, good. Just one then.
Oh.
So, what other fun things did you guys want to get up to while we're in Neverwinter?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with just taking an easy night in and then heading out in the morning. I don't have any other plans.
Ah, cool. I like it. We could use a night of rest.
Karim,
And not,
stop moving. Put yourself back to where you were.
not running around murdering people. Although, I heard that there's a giant we're going after. That sounds exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait. We should go to bed early so we can get moving in the morning.
And who's that dwarf guy that totally ignored us when he came in like a jerk?
Yeah, he's the mayor of the town. Let him do what he wants.
Oh, that's why he ignored us like a jerk.
Also, he
Yeah.
had 2 guards.
Fair enough. Jerk.
Karim, here's somebody in the room with you. Wiping your mouth, you think you're done, you're feeling much better. But somebody clears their throat.
Hey, look around.
You look around, you don't see anybody here. But you get the impression you're not alone. And then, as you begin to get up, what are you doing? You're gonna walk out, look around. What do you got on your mind? Jump through the hole? That's an option.
I clear through my throat back. And then I look around and I wait for a reaction.
You hear a female voice say, "So, what's the kit for?" But you don't actually see anybody.
What kit? My healing kit? Who is that?
Don't play sly. I know that you know what kit I'm talking about.
I feel aroused.
You shouldn't. Are you giggling to yourself?
What?
Are you giggling to yourself?
Look,
So-
what do you want? Who are you?
Someone curious. Someone interested.
Yeah.
As I said. What's the kit for? It's not every day that someone just buys a poisoner's kit.
Is it? I mean, I'm sure people buy things for multiple reasons. I mean, we could make a nice cake.
You should be careful getting into that kind of business, you know. Can corrupt a man.
Really? I mean, what is everybody's stigma about this stuff anyway? I don't get it. I mean, it's like use daggers that kill people. What's wrong with the difference between poisons and daggers or something like that?
Poison's a tool for assassins who want to kill in the dark without being seen or heard. Sometimes from a distance. Sometimes on the edge of a blade, too.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that what you are? Some sort of assassin?
No,
Someone
not really at
pretending
all.
to be?
No.
Maybe you should put that back where you found it. Maybe you should throw it through that hole and walk out of here.
I just spent money on it. Why would I do that? That's ridiculous.
Because you should be prepared to use it.
Well, yes, of course.
I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
Okay. You're weird. I'm walking out.
As you're walking out and you head right for the door, you literally walk into something invisible and solid. She says,
Okay.
"Oh, be careful." And then you kind of hear, like, whatever it was, probably an invisible person, just step right to the side.
I try to touch her.
You go to, like, move your hand out in empty space. You don't hear or see anything, and you're just touching nothing but air.
Damn it. Can you teach me?
You get no response.
Well, that's a little late. I walk out the door.
Sir, sure. You walk out the door.
Okay. Let's walk back to my friends.
Did you get it all out?
Oh, yes, I feel better. I can finish the rest of it now.
No.
He already put it away.
Thornbur,
He
you get the
already-
impression that Karim's... He sounds a little weird. Like, you obviously know that he went to go relieve himself, probably to go throw up. But he doesn't seem like himself. He seems like a little bit, like, creeped out.
How's the bathroom? Everything go all right in there?
It was an interesting experience. They don't have real toilets. They just have a big hole.
What's a toilet?
It's where you relieve yourself. There's toilets in this world, right?
There are. It could be possible she doesn't know what one is.
Oh, okay. It's like
Not in the Elven Woods, maybe.
it's like a bucket, you know?
Okay.
That you're pooping.
Yeah. Well, not just poop, but you know.
Well,
Relieve
anyway.
yourself.
I think I get the idea.
So why not just call it a bucket? Be done with it.
Okay,
It's a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big bucket into the ocean. It's a hole. Anyway. What were you guys talking about?
Bucket or a hole?
Let's next subject.
Discussing and learning things about other cultures. Ready to go.
Buckets and holes are completely opposite things.
Are they? Let's talk about the intrinsic value of a bucket versus a hole.
Well, it depends on what's under the hole, I guess.
Value in a hole. Because there's nothing there.
But okay, you know what? Never mind. What were you guys talking about? What are you guys doing over here? How is it? How's the ranks? Where am I?
No more drinks for you.
Do you want another tomato juice?
Nah, not really.
We were just talking about getting an early night's rest and getting up early in the morning to go face that giant.
Yes, about that. Would you? I'll ask you guys to see what you think. I could use my magical smithing tools tomorrow, and we could just relax a day, or not. Doesn't
You
really
could
matter.
do that tonight. You have plenty of
It
time.
takes a very long time for me to make something, or repair something, or change something.
It's only
So we
about
could
2
do-
o'clock right now.
How long have we been at the
I guess I could do that later.
Moonstone Mass?
You see that the lunch crowd is kind of thinning out at the moment.
Never mind. Ignore me. Let's just let's do that. Let's get a good rest. Wake up in the morning. Sounds
What
good.
I'm trying to say is that you have plenty of time, Karim.
You could do it today.
Right.
You could do it before
Okay.
dinner.
Yeah, when something says it takes like a day, like for alchemy
It's
as
like
well,
8 hours.
that's like 8 hours. Yeah, I could make a potion for us of some kind maybe before we go.
Let's get some relaxing in. Take a
Let's
shower.
see.
Wash my hands.
What does it say on the alchemy kit?
Most things take more than a day.
No, come here for you.
No, it's all right. I'll just make a little healing potion. I don't have many more alchemist supplies anyway. We spent all our money on the recipes, but we didn't get any more supplies.
Right. Well, we could use our funds to buy more supplies if we need them.
That might be a good use of our time here in town. I, for one, can't wait to see what awkward and amusing anecdotes pop out at the dinner table tonight up with Zinfel's parents, especially your mother. She is going to be some entertainment. Am I right? I mean, wow. If looks could kill, pretty sure we'd all be dead.
Oh yes, she was very beautiful.
I just stare at you. You know,
What?
Karim, you need a drink.
He had a drink.
I've had too many.
Yes. Very beautiful. And married, don't forget. Shake my finger at you.
Oh, Flag pushes forward the menu again. Drink?
I'm good.
He shrugs.
So back to the paper shop.
I guess so.
Sounds like
There's
you
nothing-
guys have some crafting you want to get going. We have enough time to get that done today. Maybe we can stop by and pick up supplies on our way back if you need them.
You could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, in the meantime, Zinfel, who slipped away, is next to Alchem. He says, "Lady, take a seat, please." And he motions to the chair next to him. What can I interest you in?
Just wondering if you carry any dream mist.
Of course, of course. I have such things. Not so cheap, though. How much do you have? I'll give you a discount if you order in bulk. I got a number of different other entertainments if you like.
I'm a little dry right now. I just wanted to know if you carried.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Did see you talking to that guard over there, Serenace the captain. Not so sure I want to do business with you after all.
Now, let's keep it on the down low. I just was inquiring about price so that I can get the amount I need.
Would you make me a persuasion?
This will be interesting.
Oh, good. Well, good for me.
He nods. He says, black sheep of the family. And he gives you a smile. Sure thing. Let's see if you can come back with a little bit of cash in hand, then I might be willing to strike a deal.
Excellent.
Or I can make an arrangement for some special delivery if you prefer.
Special delivery. What does that mean?
Oh, a package in your mailbox? Maybe a handoff in the street?
Yeah, probably. It's gotta keep it quiet.
For your lovely face, I'll even do it free of charge, considering the price of Dream Mist.
It is worth every gold.
He says, well, tell me your order then.
No, I shouldn't. Hold on. I'll let you know. I have a thing happening tomorrow. Yes, after that.
Are you so sure? I'll tell you what. He says, you're a first-time customer. I'll give you 3 doses for the price of 1.
Ugh.
No. That sounds that's very generous. That I cannot possibly pass that up.
No, you can't. One-time deal, my lady friend. Alchem the Shkeev is here to serve. He says, if you don't have the money now, I can always arrange for a loan.
Sure. That sounds reasonable.
How does 2% on the vague sound?
Sounds good.
You sure about that? That's 2% every week.
Wow. Hold on.
Math.
Give me a second.
He didn't even tell you an actual price.
Don't wait too long. And he goes back to. He leans back in his chair and he starts sipping his wine again. Your friends look like they're about to leave, like they're getting ready. They're finishing up their drinks. They're paying their tab. In total, your drinks cost like maybe 2 gold.
Mine was free.
Free.
Okay.
Who's paying the 2 gold? I want my money, damn it.
That's the only counter. Slide it over to him.
We got the party funds for that, maybe?
Yeah, update that character sheet.
I have to update mine.
Hey, Zarana,
Where's it?
before we head out, can I need to grab something from the party loot. If you don't mind.
What did you need to grab?
I need to buy some provisions for the journey ahead. Something to keep me going for 3 days.
For your spells, like you said earlier?
This will help me cast, yes.
Can I do insight check?
Exception versus insight.
Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe we do a deception versus insight. That'd be fine.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't happening.
Oh, it was low, but it was better.
Just barely.
Wow.
Something's up.
Yeah, real fishy, Zarana.
It's like, wait, where were you just now?
Ladies' room.
You didn't come from that direction. Were you talking to that guy? Did you need a poisonous kit too?
No. I had a different question
That's
for
a little
you.
loud.
All right.
You're not trying to get Dream Mist, are you?
Yes, I'm trying to get Dream Mist. It's a good deal.
Wait, what's
price
you missed again?
I don't know about this. You're gonna have to. I don't know.
Just all right. So, yeah, he can give me 3 doses for about 200 gold.
You're gonna have to write me a 5-page essay on why you need this, and get it to me tonight. And maybe I'll think about it.
Okay.
I might be able to give it to you now, since I don't know if you want to be coming back here looking shady.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head on our adventure, or further on our mission after today. So I was looking for something on the road. And I don't want to take it out of the party funds. It would come out of my own share of whatever treasure we earn coming up. But until we get our next score, I'm kinda
I'll tell you what, if you buy whatever you're buying, and you never get it again, I'll let you get it.
I won't get it from here again.
Do we do another one?
Won't get it from here. Keyword from here.
You promise? You're getting your fill of this, and you're done with it.
Yes, I won't get it from here again.
From anywhere.
Oh.
Nah.
It's such a lovely experience. We can share. If you like.
Absolutely not.
Share what?
Karim, you stay out of this.
Wait, now I'm interested.
Go drink another drink.
No, we're done with our tab. Let's get out of here, guys.
Wait, you didn't even tell me how much you need. Do you know how much you even need?
Yeah, it should be 200 gold.
Okay, I can get you one of the treasures that's in the bag. And then I still expect an essay.
Oh. Perhaps you're right. I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't do this. Okay.
Are you sure? I was about to grab something from here. This is your last chance.
This
It's
is a cock
gone
piece.
forever.
No, it's okay. I can do it. It's fine. This is bad. This is not good for me.
Hey, why don't you make me a wisdom saving throw, Zinfel?
All right.
Roll high. Did we all get inspiration back?
I did. I gave you inspiration at the beginning of the session.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should use
I'm
it.
sorry, I didn't actually say that.
I'm gonna try using it. Let's see, how do I use it?
Yeah, click on it and drag it onto the map.
Oh, there it is. All right, wisdom save. Let's see. Ooh.
Is it enough?
I don't know if it's enough.
Yes,
It's highly addictive.
that is enough.
Give me some potence. Huh?
Fair enough. So yes, you are able to resist the temptation, Zinfel. You're not sure if you can resist it for the last time, though. There may be other opportunities.
This is why I gave it to you. Gave the back to you, Zerana.
I'm glad.
Keep me in check. Keep me in check.
You're making a good choice.
All right. So you guys are walking on out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. Zinfel, you give a nod over the Serenase as she continues to stand guard here, and you guys walk out of the Moonstone Mask and back toward Zinfel's house. Or are you doing some shopping at the Tourmaline trade house?
You guys can get alchemist stuff?
Yeah, we could get some supplies.
Yeah. We'll be on the road for a while if we're. I assume we're heading out. We're
Heading
gonna
out
go
to
into
the
the forest,
forest
and then
and
we're gonna
Tribor?
continue on to Tribor, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Zorana,
Rations.
Yes.
I was thinking we should start. You're really good at scavenging for things, right?
Oh, yep. That's easy.
Yeah, we should start looking. There's some ingredients here in these recipes that we could probably just find if we keep our eyes out. Like for the healing potion, we need like aloe juice and ground arrowroot and fresh stream water collected at dawn. I'm reading the recipe.
For sure. I could keep an
like
eye
we
out
should-
on the road.
Yeah, maybe you can write a list of some of these recipes and could look for them.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably just look over it. I'll remember, I'm sure.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's go get some supplies. Anyway, to start us off.
Yeah, just in case.
Sure. So how much money are you looking to spend? Because you see a number of vendors here selling a variety of herbs and alchemy stuff and apothecaries and things like that. So you can buy anything that is essentially in the player's handbook. And if you want to look for anything special, you let me know.
Guys, I'm gonna go.
General. Oh,
Go ahead.
But just in general, what this place kind of looks like is a large, like, almost Parthenon-looking type of building. You see numerous, like, Greek-style columns with an open ceiling and a bunch of different stalls and tables set up by the merchants that are selling here. And it is being patrolled by guards as well.
I'll meet you guys at the
Karim,
house.
sure. You go back to the Zinfel's home and you start working on your smithing stuff.
Yeah. Should we just buy some alchemist supplies then?
You could probably just get like either just 250 or 500 gold worth of alchemist supplies. I don't know how much.
Big spenders.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe
it's
just 250 then.
yeah that would give us. I mean, honestly, we haven't been finding much time to do alchemy anyway, so it's probably
Sure.
gonna. I think 250 is fine. We're gonna be able to buy more by the time we run through all that.
That's true. Okay,
Is
let's do
to
that.
use like 50 gold pieces, so worth of
So if I
stuff.
heard you right, you're buying 250 worth of
Yes.
alchemist supplies?
Yes.
Okay. Just mark
So-
it down.
So
I don't know how much we currently have even.
we do not have
What?
250, but we have a bunch of stuff worth 250.
Give him a crown or something.
Can we trade them like a bronze?
Yeah, you can
crown?
sell any of that stuff to a jeweler here.
Should we just
who
sell
would
all
be
that
willing
stuff?
to buy it. Yeah, you could do that.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
that's
do
good.
it. Let's just sell everything.
Selling
So minus
everything.
one.
Sell it
So
all.
we have
Everything must go.
1,250 gold pieces plus the 49. So 1,299 gold pieces. 50 that we spend on alchemist supplies.
Yes.
Yeah. So just make sure then that you update the party loot with whatever you've
Yep.
sold.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it right
And
now.
also just got.
Correct, right. So if you want to keep your alchemy supplies there, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I have that on my personal character sheet.
Oh. Yeah, I was asking how much
Here.
we currently had of alchemist supplies.
I'll put it on here. We only have 25 gold pieces worth now. So now we have 275
Okay.
gold pieces.
You're already updating the party loot, right?
Updating it right now, yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Cool. I made a note too, just in case. I think that's all the supplies we could get.
Alright. There, I just updated it.
Good stuff. All right. Anybody else buying anything? Going once. Going twice. All right. So you return to Zinfel's home, where you see it's business as normal. Zinfel, you come. Karim, you're the first person to get there, so you are tapping away in your room, I guess. right? Or are you doing this outside?
I'll do it outside. Why
Sure.
not?
So you're
It's
like
nice
in
out.
Zinfel's backyard, in which case she has like an apple tree and whatever else. A bunch of smaller trees, a variety of different trees actually, where
I'm showing her
actually-
younger brother.
oh, sure. He's watching you with curious eyes, just listening intently. And as you approach Zinfel, you actually see your younger brother there watching Karim with intensity, trying to soak it all in. When he sees you, he says, "Zinfel, you're back."
Of course I'm back. Where would I go? Is Kareem keeping you entertained?
He is. He's got big muscles. Not really, but
Hey, hey, dude.
I know. Your character portrait doesn't really look that muscly.
he's a buff man.
That is why I did not know you were a man until today.
Not like this.
Your baby face, your feminine physique.
His long hair,
I'm just joking.
eye makeup.
Yeah, eye makeup.
This is how my people look. I'm very insulted right now.
I just thought you were flat-chested.
I mean, you don't have much of a rack on you.
Meanwhile, Zinfel's brother's just like, got this really awkward look at his face. What do you mean by rack? What's flat-chested? I have a flat chest.
Don't worry about it. Watch me do my work.
Well, Velathon says, Althor is inside, and he's got all your rooms ready. Althor is the older brother. This one's name is Velathon.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much.
Can I stay out here, Zinfel? I want to watch Karim banging on the anvil. I like the sound.
Sure. Learn. He's a good smith. Just keep your eyes out for Mother.
He nods.
She'd probably look down on smithing as well.
All right. So the rest of you guys go inside. Velathon just continues to watch Karim. And you get inside there and you see Zinfel's uncle Barazon, munching on some stuff in the kitchen. And he's got like a mouthful of food when he says, "Oh, you're all back. Good, good, good." He says, "I hear we're going to have a big feast of a dinner tonight." He says, "I hope you stay long. I trust that you'll all be staying here for the night. Is that right?"
We will.
Yes,
And
it's
we
been
have
a
lots
long
of
day.
stories to share.
I'm going to need one of you big strapping fellows, and he looks at Thornbur, to help me bring down Zinfel's father, if you don't mind. It's quite a job for Althor and I, so maybe I could use someone like you, eh, lad?
I'm happy to help.
Good, good. He says, maybe we could talk a little bit of religion. He says, I see you're a follower of Ilmater.
Oh yeah,
He says, great.
let's talk it.
Yes, indeed. Althor says, your rooms are all ready. I'll show you where you're staying. I don't have images, by the way, for Althor or Velathon. Sorry. I'll try to look for something. But this is what Barazon looks like.
We could go up later to see the rooms.
Sure. So, Althor kind of looks a little disappointed when you say that. Okay. And he just kind of goes back to work. Rihanna says, "Al Thor," and he scurries over to his mom. So the next couple of hours are really spent in preparation of dinner. Meanwhile, you guys are free to do what you like. You can hang out in your room, get changed, clean up, have a bath. If there's anything in particular you want to do before dinner time, feel free.
I'm gonna work on a potion of greater healing.
Sure.
And just,
Yep. So
it takes 2 days.
Alchemy is
So I'm just gonna get it started.
Yeah, I get it. Alchemy is a pretty automatic thing. You don't really need to make a roll or anything for it, as long as you have the stuff. So let me just pull up my file here. What you would do is you would just spend the supplies.
Okay, so I'll spend
And then it would take 2
the
days.
supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just get it started.
Sure. All right. So in the meantime,
I'll probably just wash my hands and go in the backyard and start sketching.
sounds good. I like it. All right. Anybody else?
The map in the sword. I want to make an actual physical copy of it, since I can only have one map in there at a time.
Yeah,
So-
sure.
Draw that up, and if that doesn't take too long, then I'm going to work on unlocking the note that my father gave me as a task.
Sure. You could probably get the map done in a couple of hours. Meanwhile, like your family, Uncle Barazan and Rihanna are preparing dinner. So you even have some time to start trying to unlock the note. So what do you mean by that? Well, what are you trying to do to unlock it?
Well, I don't know.
Some magic.
Well, detect magic on it, and my father referenced the book that was with it, so I don't know if I have to read that book in full in order to understand how to unlock the note.
Well, you already did do some detect magic on the note, and you found that it did detect as magical, and it radiated illusion.
Right. So how do I find out what it says? He said I should be able to figure it out, but I have no idea what to do.
Honestly, magic.
You can make an arcana check. I'm sorry. And I'll
Sure.
give you a hint. That's very
She knows
good.
what to do. I don't know what to do. She's much smarter than me.
So, being that it's an illusion magic, there are certain types of magic spells that can potentially see through illusions. For example, a spell like True Seeing would definitely be able to do that. There are also certain magic items that can do such things, like a Gem of Seeing. But probably the simplest brute force type of method might be a simple Dispel Magic spell.
All right, I got none of those.
You got what?
I got none of those. I'll have to ask, let's see, Thornbur might know something.
Not
I think
me.
one of those two might have some kind of Dispel Magic.
I think I could.
Karim has Dispel Magic.
I would have noticed that.
So Zinfel's family starts setting up tables in the backyard. You guys are going to have like an outdoor meal where everybody can sit around a large table and enjoy sort of like a picnic cookout type of feast.
Barbecue.
with Althor and Barazon and Thornbur, you're able to get Ivaro, Zinfel's father with the broken legs, out of bed, where you manage to bring him downstairs and then stick him in a chair, and he seems really jovial and friendly. And he's talking it up. He's mentioning stories about his days as an adventurer. And, of course, if you wanted to ask Zinfel, Thornbur, for his help, now's an opportune time to do it.
Yes. Thornbur, I was wondering if you knew Dispel Magic.
I can dispel magic, yeah. I'd have to think on it a little bit. I can't really remember how to do it, but maybe tomorrow I could prepare that for you.
Oh, that would be lovely.
No problem.
Thanks.
No problem. We'll do it in the morning. What do you need dispelled?
This,
Are you?
No, I need to dispel an illusion on a piece of paper to see what the hidden message is.
No problem. Cool, yeah. I just learned this one, so we'll see how it goes.
Great, thanks. You're a lifesaver.
All right. Well, the drinks are flowing, the food is plentiful, the company is great. You're able to have a very joyful, peaceful time hanging out with the Emperor Brand family this night until the hour gets very late. And and Serenace does join you guys for dinner as well. Zinfel's sister, who shows up in like full plate, sets her great sword along the wall, and even manages to do a little flirting with Thornbur as well. As you notice that she's giving him quite the eye.
Oh, well. Ladies, man. You like them country boys from Nightstone, huh?
I know, right? This is what Serenace looks like. Karim. In fact, she seems to be paying quite a bit of attention to all three of the guys in the party.
Like that, huh?
She's sending out the feelers, trying to see who's interested.
Maybe not.
All right. Anybody doing anything particular?
Did you show it? I didn't see
I did. You didn't see it?
No?
Nothing
It's
popped
there.
up.
Really? Oh, I know why. It's because I only have it shown for Zinfel. That's why. That would explain it. Sorry about that.
Oh, there we go.
You guys see it now?
Yes.
Yep. Damn, she's badass.
Yes, please. Mate with my sister.
Oh, whoa. First, we must be bonded under the eyes of Ilmater.
Oh. I don't know about the bondage part, but you can ask.
Go get her,
Maybe
Thornbur.
she's
We'll
into it.
proselytizing, and you can have a convert.
She doesn't like have her greatsword at the table, does she?
She does actually. She keeps
She's
it
ready to
always
swing
within
it.
arm length.
You got some rope on you? Yeah.
I just give her a little wink and a little, and I say, "Nice sword."
Your sword's not so bad yourself.
Oh!
Hey.
Maybe we
one? See
can
which one?
trade a few blows.
Oh, you better watch out. This sword is
has the holy light in it.
Also ribbed.
Well, my sword's meant for a tight grip. Dedicated
Okay.
to helm, after all.
Oh,
Any mixed signals of me?
that's cool.
Sure, she's your sister.
She nods.
You know, I don't have a sword. I have a whip.
Yeah. Show your floppy thing.
There's a time and a place for whips, she says.
Oh, there is.
I'm not so sure on the battlefield's one of them.
I go
wow.
back to hammering.
It's like having a snack while you're having
Yeah, exactly.
it.
Yowie Smith with your right arm looks a little bigger than the other one.
You know, I don't even. I'm not even.
Oh, I'm just teasing, she says.
Can I make the roll?
Yeah, sure. What is it that you're trying to make, first of all?
Oh, I'm improving my whip.
Oh, and by the way,
To give
this
it
is
the
what
one-
the dwarf looked like in the Moonstone mask. I just wanted to show you guys that. So you're improving your whip.
So, yeah, to make it into a 1d6.
Here we go.
What is it under again? It's under Smith, right? Or Smith? Smith's
Smithing
tools?
tools?
It's
There you go, I found it.
magic and special armor. Special items.
So you're modifying an existing weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is a DC 15 after 8 hours. You're improving the damage dice.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Smart man. All right, let's see.
I don't know where it went on the map somewhere.
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
removed that. Nice. Got it.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, you did it. Nice. So after 8 hours of work, you're able to finish it, and it goes up to a D8, right? Because it normally does a
A
D6.
D6.
Oh,
No, it's a D4. Now it's a D6. So
nice.
now it's like not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's decent. Yeah.
Right.
And you did write down that you have a poisoner's kit on your character sheet now?
Yes. It
Sure.
sounds.
All right. And you didn't do anything else, right?
Nope, I was just working on that all day.
Okay.
I'm probably done with my sketch. And I'll go over to Thornbur and show him, like, here you go, Thornbur. That's from earlier. You wanted to see that, right?
Yeah. What is it? What's it a sketch of?
Show it, Joe.
Already uploaded it.
Yeah, let me look.
Oh, do you have the option to share it? To show it to all players?
I don't think so. I don't see something.
Oh, it
It
should be a
says
little
it.
box at the top.
Nope. It
No?
just says edit.
All right, I'll figure that out. Give me a second.
I can find it though. It's in here for me too, I think.
That's weird.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
here it is.
You guys see it?
Oh, oh wow, that's awesome.
That is great. This is really cool. I didn't know you could draw so well.
I drew when I was younger. There, now you can breathe
Man.
fire.
Man, you just reminded me. I wish we would have gotten that fire breath potion
That's why I drew this.
next time. Man, this looks. See how happy I am in this sketch? Blowing fire. Wow.
Serenade says, cool.
I love it. I love it. I give her
Karim.
I'll give Zoran a big hug.
Sure.
I'll hug him back.
And Karim, you have 144 gold worth of materials for smithing tools.
Yep.
Okay. So I did update that.
Cool.
All right. Anyone else?
Telling stories about our adventures, or
Sure,
probably
sure.
not.
No, you could be, because Evaro essentially like dominates the conversation, and like Rihanna just goes along with it because that's her husband, and everybody loves Evaro. So, but yeah, I mean, if you want to, ask them any specific questions.
Probably not at dinner.
Well, you're kind of just hanging out and having drinks at the
Yeah.
moment. It's like a couple of torches set up in the backyard, and
Probably very late.
it's pretty late. Yeah, considering that Karim finally just finished his whip, he's been at it for like almost 8 hours, over 8 hours.
Is there anything we should ask about that giant before we go? Is there anything we should know?
Of the giant at the temple before I was talking about?
Yeah. Should we ask him about it a little bit more? I mean, do we really know what we're getting into?
Is it safe for him to talk about it at dinner?
I hear my name being mentioned. So, there's some sort of questions you want to ask me?
Yeah.
Zinfel told us about your recent adventure. Is there anything you feel like we should know about this temple and the giant that was there?
Well, I didn't really get to visit the temple per se. I just knew that there was some sort of map that could potentially have led to some sort of temple, the Spine of the World Mountains. He says, but that tower was something else. Definitely something from some bygone era. He says, I'm sure you've heard of it by now, but, the Giants used to have an empire all across the Sword Coast known as Osteria. He says, it wouldn't be doubtful to me if this tower was maybe built by their own hands in some distant bygone past. He says, and as for the map itself, it was very interesting. It seemed to have been drawn with some sort of thick chalk right on the very floor itself. Some sort of thick, maybe practiced hand that perhaps knew the area quite well. Clearly somebody who's traveled.
Was it like a huge map when you saw it on the floor?
It was big and nearly took up the size of a man.
I was thinking much bigger. Like maybe like a giant druid.
So you said this tower's in the woods between here and Tribor? Is that right?
Actually closer to the hills, the Star Meadow Hills, actually. South of the Neverwinter Wood and the road.
Okay.
So just to jump you guys back to the map here for a second. He mentions there's a trail known as the Tribor Trail. If you head south past Hem's Hold, along the high road, and then head east toward Tribor, you'll be heading along the Tribor Trail. And it's there, from that intersection, I'd say about 100 miles or so, where you could find the old tower itself.
Okay. Great.
Of course, you could test your luck and try to travel through the Neverwinter Wood, but I wouldn't suggest it unless you're well provisioned and you know where you're going. Easy to get lost in those woods, and probably a little dangerous, too.
I think Zinfel hates the woods.
I love the woods.
Never was an outdoors person, were you, Zinfel?
It's fine.
She just prefers her libraries and books, that's all.
I like my trees flattened and in binding.
Rihanna says, "Me too." like mother, like daughter.
I like trees no matter where or what shape they're in.
Velethon, Zinfel's younger brother, says, "Dad, is it true that there was a giant there?" "Oh yeah, big fella. I think it was a female, to be completely honest. Was moaning on and on about some giant husband she had lost named Hruck. Was singing some woefully bad song dedicated to him."
No. That's not right.
So he says, well, needless to say, tried to talk to the poor girl. Maybe negotiate us being able to investigate the tower and all, but she threw a fit. It wasn't easy, to say nonetheless. She killed my 2 bodyguards. If it wasn't for that mage mercenary I had hired, like I said, I don't think I would have gotten back home in one piece. Rihanna just crosses her arms and frowns.
It's good that you always go out well prepared, just like we are. Well prepared.
I hope so. I don't want to see you get hurt. He says, my adventuring days are behind me, unfortunately, at least as long as my legs heal up nice and proper. Barazon claps him on the back. "I'll take care of you, brother." And says to the rest of you, "I think you're in good hands with these fellows, though, Zinfel."
Yes, I believe so too. They haven't steered me wrong yet.
All right. Well, what are your plans after that?
Probably
Heading to
get tribe.
Tribar, then Yartar.
You got a long journey ahead of you then.
I was just remembering too. We promised Lifferless we'd go into the forest and meet his creator, I think. I was just remembering Lifferless, that cool tree guy. And
Oh, that's right.
I
The
don't think we're near
murderous
that
tree.
forest. Well,
Which forest was that?
I'm just saying, I know we're going, to
Yeah,
new
we're heading
places. My
closer.
geography's not very good, but
I don't
we're going
remember
in that
what-
direction.
didn't he say the high forest?
That's in the high forest. That's a way farther away.
Yeah, that's
That's
past
much higher.
Yartar. Certain someone's from the high forest, isn't she?
Yes.
That's right.
It's a nice place. Trees.
It's a big place. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back in the wilderness. All this city
Me too.
time, it's feeling pent up.
Let's take a
Navarro
nap.
says, "I know that feeling." He says, "The dust on your hands, the cobwebs." He says, "That smell in the air, the surge of adventure through your veins." Rihanna clears her throat very loudly. Velethon's eyes are like really big, like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He says, "You did mention something interesting, though," as he turns to Zorana. He says, I didn't really consider it before, but it could be possible that could have been drawn by a giant's hand. Although hill giants are pretty stupid, though, I would highly doubt it had been her. I mean, it was a pretty big map after all. If I were drawing a map, I definitely wouldn't have drawn it 5 feet wide."
Makes sense.
Maybe it was a dragon.
Small one. He says, "The tower was big, but not that big."
Never mind.
Oh, they could shape change, so who knows?
Were we ever going to use those sending stones to leave a message?
Forgot about that. Emmon, you have that on you, don't you?
Know what you're talking about. We didn't get any setting stones.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, you have sending stones though.
One sending stone.
One? Yes.
We have one half of it. Zinfel doesn't have it, so we assumed you did.
Huh.
It was from Lord Talabat. We got it
Yeah,
at,
I got nothing. I don't have any
at
stones.
the inn.
Wait, why you... We know you got the stone, though.
Who has the stone? I handed it to you when that guy delivered it to Emmon, aka Thornbur.
Did you lose them?
I did not lose them.
I'm sorry. You want to make me a deception check, please?
No, I don't, because that was I did not lose them. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, is this one of the blind rolls?
No, it is not. Unless you want it to be, that'd be fine too. But I don't know if it's working properly. As people have said, it doesn't work.
It sounds like a hassle.
Wow.
So anybody who doesn't want to believe Emmon can make an insight check.
Let's all find out.
I'm 100% positive. I handed it to you, and you took it. It was on your person.
Maybe you left it behind. Emmon sounds like he's telling the truth.
Well, shit.
Maybe you left it in your room.
Oh well, I guess we could send.
Maybe you left it on the table. I mean, you know, weird things happen. There was such strange woman grinding up on everybody. She may have stolen them. Anything could happen. It's a dangerous
I
city.
didn't like her.
Really? That's not what your pants said.
Zinfel's like, she was pleasant. So you just said, Jay?
Did she give you drugs?
Everybody stops talking at the table. Drugs? Rihanna says, drugs?
No.
Here we go. It's past the roast. This is gonna be great.
Avara lets out a laugh. Oh, come on.
There were shady people.
Rihanna says, what drugs? I want to know more.
The drugs?
Family is very important to them. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, Karim. I think I'm there for this.
Valentine's like, what are drugs?
There were shady people, mean people. At
Althor,
Waterdeep.
take Valentine to bed. Althor, who's been quiet the whole dinner sitting next to Zorana, hasn't said a single word. He just says, good night. And he takes Valentine by the hand and gives Zorana a nod, and then just quickly leaves the table with his younger brother. Zorana says, oh, this is going to be great. She just...
I did sample something last night before leaving Waterdeep. I was curious.
Something like what?
And
Oh,
it's
come
definitely
on.
not ever
Navarro
happening
says,
again.
it's not that big of a deal. She's experiencing herself, enjoying the world. How are you supposed to enjoy the world if you don't give a little taste of things here and there? I know he knows what I'm talking about, and he looks at Karim.
I didn't really taste about this stuff.
I think you would have liked. Well, I don't know if you would have liked it. This was actually good.
Speaking of tasting stuff, I take out my stone pipe and pack up.
Barazon says, I think I'll join you. And he takes out his own pipe and starts packing it with some tobacco. He actually offers you some from his pouch. Meanwhile, Rihanna says, I don't want you doing any drugs. You know, you're free to leave the house, but you're still my daughter.
Don't worry, Mrs. Snowbranch. I stopped this from happening.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was only dream mist.
She gives Arana a smile. She says, right, but you let it happen in the first place.
It's true. But it could have been worse. Actually,
I think this is my cue to leave. Raro says. I've had a long day and I'm quite tired. Thornbur, you wouldn't mind helping me up, would you?
No problem.
Rihanna says, oh no, you don't get to walk away from
Cowards.
the table.
Running in for the fight. Draw knives. Tough it out. Mistake
She says, your daughter's doing drugs and you're just going to go off and go to bed like nothing's happened? Come on, Rihanna. The girl's just enjoying herself. You're not going to do it again, right, Zinfel?
Absolutely not.
He kind of like turns his head away from Rihanna and gives you a wink.
Not in the foreseeable future.
I'm keeping her in check.
That's it. I'm grounding you. You're not leaving the house. Serenade starts cracking up. I'm being
have
serious.
it under control.
She says, I want you in your room now. And we're going to talk, you and I.
I called it.
Not the talk.
But
Serenade, clean up, please. Nick, get your brother to help you. She gets up from the table and gives about everybody. She says, good night. Your rooms are ready for you. There'll be breakfast in the morning.
Thank you.
You're not going to poison us for being a poor influence on your daughter, are you?
Please.
Ah, curses it is. Well done. I've seen some things done with the magic rune spell that... Anyway, have a good night. Dinner was delicious.
Good night. Good night.
thanks. Abandon me. Everyone, just.
She just crosses her arms and taps her foot, looking at Zinfel, very, very disappointed.
Hey, on the bright note, I got a poisoner's kit.
Barazon says, come lad, come on. Give them some privacy. And he gets up really awkward and just bows and nods. I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
You know,
I'm gonna
change your name to the Happy Homewreckers because good job, guys. Awesome. Oh, I haven't seen such anguish and awkwardness in quite a while.
Who mentioned the drug things? Was that Karim?
Yeah, of course it's Karim.
That was good. That was very good. I think Karim deserves a card for that. There's an inspiration token for that
My cheeks.
one. Yep. Let me go ahead and deal that out. All right, so it's 11:30. I think this is a good stopping point.
As I'm being sent to my room.
Now we're gonna figure out how to break
No,
it.
you're having a conversation in the backyard with her right now. You're being scolded for the next hour.
Poor Zinfel.
All right. All right. So tomorrow, you guys will have some breakfast. Take care of any last minute stuff in Neverwinter, and then you're gonna make your way to the old tower. I take it.
Yes.
Yep.
That seems like our plan.
All right. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Any questions?
I'll ask this right now since might as well get this prepared. Maybe I should have got some rations or something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, we can get
Sure.
that in the morning.
Yeah, I guess we. Yeah, but then we could just straight off go and then we don't have to worry about anything. How much are rations?
Pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff.
Probably pretty cheap.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll buy
whatever
a
is in the
couple
player's handbook should be fine.
It's like 5 silver a day. We could stock up on that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should put that in the bag of holding or something.
Yeah.
Just so we have
So
some
a
extra.
shit ton of rations.
Yeah, just a fuck ton of rations.
Yeah, it's 5 silver pieces for a day.
Serrana's gonna hunt for us every day. I'm looking
Oh, that's
forward
true.
for some
But-
fine elk.
Might as well get some. I don't know.
I mean, not elk.
Oh, that's so wrong.
Poor winter.
So I have revealed a ton more of the map, by the way. Just around Neverwinter, Helm's Hold, which was mentioned, the High Road, and Tribor Trail.
Okay, I'm looking at a
Nice.
blank rectangle. Black rectangle.
It is a black rectangle.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a black rectangle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Moved you
It's a
guys
nice
to the
black.
wrong area.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
we missed. We saw something, guys. We weren't supposed to see.
No, you
The
didn't.
black,
black
rectangle.
We know.
You know now.
No metagaming now, guys. We gotta go in fresh.
I know that's a
Could
black
be a blue
rectangle.
rectangle. Could be a red rectangle.
So you guys can't see that part of the map now, right? Around Neverwinter and Helm's Hold and the old tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, there's the old tower, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
So you got to determine if you're going to take the high road and then take the, Tribor Trail, or if you're going to try a different route and go through the actual Neverwinter woods. But you can think about that next adventure, or talk about it over the next few sessions.
Yeah,
Sounds
we do
good.
Awesome.
I'm
All
putting
right.
20 rations
Yeah.
in the bag of holding, and I spent the gold.
Cool.
Did you guys enjoy yourselves? Everything's
Yeah.
all right. Good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Neverwinter is cool.
Family Feud.
Yep.
I'm excited to get on the road again though and start adventuring.
Yeah,
properly.
you guys have spent like 6 sessions in cities, right?
Yeah,
it's been a
we're
long
done with
time.
cities.
It's about time to move the adventure along. I get it.
But it was good. Those cities were cool.
Bet you $1 we don't get out of the city next session.
The
Oh,
whole
wait, I
session's
forgot,
gonna
I
be
have to go-
breakfast with the Ember Brands.
I have to go get a couple of items. We gotta.
Breakfast. How do we get poor Zinfel out of the house? We got to smuggle her out in a duffel bag.
Have some weird invisible person following me now. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know what that means.
All right. So thank you for playing, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you. That was fun.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep. Thank you,
You're
Joe.
welcome. All right. Have a good
All
night.
right.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Yep. Good night.